Alrighty, y'all, so I'm back this week. Thank you for tuning back in. If you're watching one of my videos for the first time, I appreciate you. My name is Chris. I resell full-time up in Portland, Oregon. I primarily source from places like the Goodwill Outlet, other thrift stores, every now and again Ross and Burlington's, looking for items to buy low, sell high, clean them if it needs to take place. And so it's a really simple process, but a lot of work involved to make it happen. You guys just see me drop off all of the items that I needed to redonate to this clothing bin right here. This one right here is called like the Law Enforcement Against like Drugs. Not 100% sure what they do with the items. They could resell them or give them to the needy. Not 100% positive. I used to take like all of the items that I would need to redonate. You don't know, you get home from the Goodwill Outlet, the item has like an extra stain, a hole you didn't see. Used to take those to the Goodwill that's located literally like 5 minutes from my house. But every time I would go, there's like a line wrapped across the parking lot. So it's taking me like 10 to 20 minutes just to get items redonated. And so this right here is a win-win, a more efficient process. I can get items redonated rather quickly, and these items don't end back up in the landfill. So works for me at the current moment. And today, just going to be kind of taking you guys along with me. Got like a lot of random stuff to do. Also got like a bunch of reseller tasks to do as well. So stay tuned.
Young Apollo with the groove. Loading.
Got like some Nebraska Huskers, like heavy duty, like slides, man. These things are like boots. $6. Looks like no size or brand. But inflation, man, like even Deseret's going up. Usually these would probably be like $4 to $6, but $12. Come on. These are like bubble. These Vans are like really clean. But man, like a kid size, like a 3.5, and still like $10. Alrighty, y'all, so empty-handed leaving Deseret, which is extremely rare because usually I can go in there and find something. And even on the items that they did have in there, I noticed the prices have gone up quite a bit with inflation. But I mean, that's just the new world we live in at this point, man. Like, who hasn't raised their prices? Pick up a few things for my wife.
Look, drip on me puddling, vibe spiritual. My life did 180, low-key a miracle. Pull up looking spacey up in the coupe, but it feel like a spaceship. I'm floating, I'm faded. You know the vibe. It's love when I slide. Baddie on call, say she with my type, but I hit decline cause I'm one of a kind. I got a queen and she give me the lotus. It feel like euphoria, feel like I'm royalty. I need the royalties, real with the notary. I work on the form round the ticker to watch like it's for.
$8 on these Jordans, but man, these are pretty beat up, especially on the bottoms. A pair of these Nike Blazer lows for kids. I mean, these things here sell so quickly. Once you clean them up, they're easy, like 25 to $30. Some ASIC wrestling shoes, only like $5. Could be like 30, 35 bucks on the sale. Alrighty, y'all, so I'm back at home now, and this is where the real work takes place. In my opinion, I think the people who have the most success with reselling are people who have good work habits, they're really disciplined, and also have good systems and processes in place to be able to process the items that they find, because anybody can go out and find like a bunch of good stuff, but if you don't have like the processes in place to process that stuff, get it listed, get it sold, get it shipped, you're not going to be able to kind of see the success that you want to have. So that's just kind of my opinion about it, but let me show you guys what I have going on today. Alrighty, y'all, so not a whole lot going on the customer service front. Don't have any returns today, so I'm thankful and grateful for that right there. I do have like a handful of items that I want to send offers on, and usually I send offers like first thing in the morning, then like again like around like lunchtime, and then also like in the evening. So I'm literally sending offers all day long. I mean, I probably get a couple sales a day just off doing that right there, and it literally doesn't take really any time doing it. So if you never sent an offer before, I mean, this is just very basic. So this was initially priced at like what, 25 bucks basically. So I got this from the bins, so I would be happy like accepting like an offer for 18 plus shipping. So just send that one out right there. It just kind of gives you like a good idea of kind of how that works right there. And literally this has really been key in my business, because again, like I said, I can get like a couple of sales per day just by doing this little easy task right here. Okay, y'all, so I'm getting ready to get into the cleaning portion of my day, and I allocate about an hour per day, mostly to clean shoes, because like I said, I'm basically a shoe reseller. But every now and again, I run across like items at the bins that have like small stains, so I do try to spot clean those and wash them. So you guys see me out at, I think I picked these up at like TC Resale today. These are just bread and butter, like the ASIC matte flex shoes right here. I got them for like $5. And they're not really dirty, but I am just going to wipe them down a bit, so nothing crazy right there. And again, definitely won't need the hour today to do the cleaning, because I only got like a handful of items. These are like some Nike ACG like snow boots for like, I believe these like for a 6C taller girls. And clean for the most part, but looks like they maybe went outside in the mud and got them a little bit dirty. And so I just need to scrub the bottoms and get that off. And then like on the Nike Blazers right here, I mean the suede's kind of dirty right here, and so I figure I would spot clean these and get them kind of cleaned up a little bit better, make them a little bit more appealing to somebody looking for a pair of these for their son. And then got like these slides. If you've been following me for any period of time, I always sell slides. They don't really require a ton of manpower to clean them. You can literally get these cleaned in like 2 minutes, and for the most part, I mean, they look good. I mean, but again, just like those wrestling shoes, going to just wipe them off a bit. And I believe that's it for the shoes, because I did like most of my shoe cleaning like yesterday, so kind of cleared out that. And here are like some Nike Thermofit fleece pants, and I picked these up from the Goodwill bins. I believe on this particular day I didn't have like a whole lot, so I figured, you know, why not take these home and put the drawstring in them, because they are missing that. But it did have like a, I don't know if you guys can see on camera, just like a couple of small stains. And I figured I might as well pick these up, because if I can't get these out and they don't come out to my liking, these are my size right here. And I'm always like looking for like Nike like lounge around pants, especially since I like work at home. So got to get all this stuff cleaned up, and then it'll be ready for processing. Alright, y'all, so done cleaning those items. In the washing machine they go. And then after this right here, you can just pull them out and let them dry as far as the shoes and get them listed. Okay, y'all, so I have a ton of shoes that I need to get listed today. Picked all these up from the Goodwill bins and just been cleaning shoes like crazy. All of these shoes cost like somewhere between like $1 and $3, so super cheap. So you got like some Kyrie's right here. Got like some Sorel Duck boots, some Dame 7s. Got like some Hirachis. Got some Kobe ADs back there. I believe this model is called like Light Bone. Got some Hokas. And then you got like a pair of Jordan Superflies in the back. So here are some more of the shoes. And I consider myself like a shoe reseller who happens to sell clothes as well. And each week my goal is to find at least like 100 pair. And going to the Goodwill bins like 4 or 5 times per week. I usually can hit it. Some weeks kind of fall short. But more often than not, I'm usually able to find exactly what I need. These are like some Jordans from like 2011 right here. Got some bread and butter Adidas Wrestling. Some Jordan 1 grade school. I believe these are like some Jordans B-Fly right here for youth. Then you got like 2 pair for like toddler Jordan 1s. And then got like some more Jordans in the back right here. So right here we got like some Hirachis for women. Really good condition. Next to those you got like these Nike Blazer Sakai's. You got like some more Nikes. Some Kyrie Fly Traps. Got some Crocs next to those. Got like the Adidas soccer cleats. You got like these tubulars right here. People have these listed for like really high. Not 100% sure what they'll end up selling for though. But still nice to only pick up at probably only like $3. Got like these Vans slip-on sunflowers right here. Comps on these were really good. Only probably cost like $2, and people are consistently selling these between like 30 and $40. You got like some Supras. Don't really pick up Supras, but I mean these right here look really clean. And I looked up the comps. It looks like one of these had just sold for a little over like $60. So kind of heavier. So probably like maybe $3-4 tops. Definitely couldn't pass on those. And then lastly, got like these Nike Air Force Ones in like the dark stucco and black colorway. Really good condition. Alrighty, y'all, so here are the last of the shoes, and all of these are Jordan with the exception of the LeBrons right there. And not going to try to sit here in front like you can walk into any random Goodwill outlet and just find like a bunch of Jordans and Nikes or what have you. And this happens all the time at my Goodwill bins, and my theory is I talk to a lot of the shoe guys at the bins all the time. I think it's because Nike is basically based out of Oregon, and so we always get a flurry of really nice shoes. And you're watching, you shop at the Goodwill bins here in Portland, you already know what I'm talking about. So you probably couldn't find shoes like this all the time at just any old bins, but the bins in Portland, I mean, we've been like super blessed here. I mean, it's been unbelievable. So you got like a pair of these Jordan 1s right here. Got like a pair of Black Cat 6s. Got like a pair of 11s. Got some 14s back here. Got like another pair of 1s. These are just some LeBrons right here. These do go for really good money though. I looked up the cost. Thought about maybe keeping these for myself, but they're about a size too big. Got like some Jordan 4 Fusions right here. And these right here are probably one of the best finds I found at our bins in a long time. When I found these right here, I had guys coming up to me who didn't even pick for shoes and was like, man, where the heck did you find these at? These are a pair of Retro 7 Raptors right here, and man, they're in like really good condition, and so just unbelievable. I mean, the amount of shoes I've been able to kind of find this week. And again, this isn't like a one-off week. Maybe I don't find this many Jordans in one go, but literally if I go to my bins here in Portland 4 or 5 times per week, I can find like all kind of nice shoes. Alrighty, y'all, so here are all the clothes that I have to get ready to get prepped for listing, along with all those shoes that you guys seen. And so I think in total there'll probably be like somewhere around like 40-45 items. So just to kind of give you guys just a quick run through of what I'm listing. Got just some Adidas like yoga pants right here. Got like a Pendleton t-shirt. I mean, not gonna get a whole lot for this right here, like maybe $15, but again, came from the Goodwill outlet, probably only cost like 50 cents. And same thing with this Adidas t-shirt right here. And I believe all of these items came from the bin, so all these items are probably gonna cost no more than like $2 total for any one item. Got like an Under Armour, like a full zip jacket, hoodie. Got like an or not Adidas, a Nike tank top. And you got like this Nike full zip Storm, it's like a Storm fit vest right here. Really clean. Got like bread and butter. I pick up like Nike tank tops all the time because they only cost like 25 to 50 cents, and usually you can get like 10-15 bucks for them. Got like some Columbia. Looks like these are some convertible pants for men, hiking pants. Got more Columbia. I believe these right here are like a women's 10. These are like the insect lockers. Some Nike Pro compression shorts, bread and butter. Probably only cost like 25 cents. Did run across like the Chicago Cubs jersey right here. I mean, looked at the comps. It looks like, you know, I mean, people are selling this between like 30 and 50 bucks. So probably only cost no more than like $2. And then I found like 2 pair of these plus size Fabletic leggings right here. I believe these are both like a 3X. Love the bigger size. I mean, because they sell really good and really quick. Got like these Nike Hurley dry fit like golf shorts. These right here are oh, some Patagonia. I forgot all about these. Yeah, pick these Patagonias up right here. They're like the really light model, so probably only cost like no more than $1. Definitely can't beat that at the Ben's finding Patagonia for like less than $1. I'm always on the hunt for like Amazon like work stuff. I mean, a lot of people, I posted like a short a while back. I sold like a rain jacket from Amazon. I think it sold for like close to $100 and only paid like $2 for it. So I believe this polo right here should easily be able to get like 20-25 bucks for it. These are just like some Nike swim shorts. Got like a Nike Pro compression shirt. Got like this Nike Oregon State. I roll with the Ducks, but I still pick up Beavers stuff all day long because if it makes dollars, it makes sense to me. So pick that one up. Also got like these Lululemon leggings right here. I've been finding like quite a bit of Lululemon here lately, so always a good day when you can do that easily, like cost less than $1. You got like some Nike leggings right here. The Nike sports bra. You got like these Nike Tech Pack pants right here for men. Brand new. These are selling for like 150 bucks. I knew like right away that these right here would be pretty good. Should easily be able to get somewhere between like 50 and 60 for these right here. More Nike shorts. Pretty clean swoosh right here. Nike running shorts. Also got like these French Terry shorts right here for Champion. Don't pick up a ton of Champion stuff unless it's like jerseys and stuff, but these right here were basically like brand new, so couldn't pass on them. Then to round out the last two for the clothing, got like this Adidas hoodie for women, gray and black. And then last but not least, you got like these Athleta shorts right here, purple colorway. So yeah, got to get all these items right here photoed and listed. Alrighty, so here's like a closer look at these Adidas soccer cleats that I showed you guys when we were going through the shoes, and clean these up for the most part already. They do look like they're in pretty good shape, but they kind of got like a weird smell in them. Not like a stinky smell, but just kind of, just smells just kind of off. So I don't know if you guys watched like the last video. I told you that I use like these dryer sheets just to kind of like place inside of the shoes, and barely you can let these sit like for, you know, a handful of hours. Put them in here, and more often than not, the smell literally comes right out. And I've been using this trick for like since the dawn of time, and it's very rarely failed me. So just figured I would kind of show you guys right here, just so maybe you kind of run across shoes that are kind of iffy in the smell. You can maybe try this right here.
Straight cash, homie.
Okay, you guys. So on the shipping, and in this first store, sold 4 items for $135.72. So first up is just like this Air Jordan lot that sold for $37.79. All of these items came from the Goodwill bin, so probably only spent no more than like $2 total for all 3 items. And it's just like these Air Jordan like mesh shorts right here for boys. Also like a matching like tank jersey. Got a black one. Got the name number on the back. Same thing with the red one right here. Got like the logo number on the front, no number on the back. But again, super cheap, and it sold for a decent amount. And next up are a pair of these vintage Adidas like slides right here. These actually ended up selling for $52.38. And again, it's because they're vintage. I kind of did some research when I seen them. Figured out that they would be pretty valuable once I could kind of get them listed. Picked these up from the Goodwill bins as well. Oh man, probably cost like no more than like $2. So a pretty good profit on these right here. And next up is this Columbia rain jacket for boys. Picked this one up from the Goodwill bins. It's super light, probably like less than $1. And this one right here ended up selling for $19.99 plus shipping. So I think that's all in total was $27.16. And lastly from this store is this Majestic Green Bay Packers like a pullover hoodie. So nothing special. But again, picked this one up from the bins as well. Probably cost like maybe like $1.50, $2 tops. It ended up selling for $18.39 all in. And this next store sold a total of 3 items for $39.47. So first up is just this Tampa Bay Bucks Keyshawn Johnson jersey right here for boys. Probably would have been worth a lot more had it been for men. But again, I picked this one up from the bins. It probably cost somewhere between 50 cents and $1. It sold for $14.41 all in. And here is like a Lucy tank top with like the built-in shelf bra. Another active brand that I usually pick up. I mean, depending on like the style and how much it costs. Again, this one came from the bins, so it was super cheap. Probably cost like 50 cents. It ended up selling for $13.22 all in. And lastly from this store, just Under Armour long sleeve compression shirt. Pick these up all day every time I see them. Probably cost like 50 cents. And it sold for $11.84. And lastly, got a total of 9 orders going out in this final store for $325.59. So here are just a basic pair of like Converse black like low leather shoes right here. I believe these are like a men's 7, a women's 9. Picked these up from the bins, probably cost like $2 to $3, and they ended up selling for $43.90. And here is a Fanatics Steph Curry jersey right here for boys. This jersey right here would just land on top of one of the bins. What probably threw somebody off was Fanatics, but if you've really been following me over like the last couple of years, remember one year, I believe it was like Christmas 2021, I found like a ton of these at Ross for like 12 or 13 bucks, and I sold those like almost instantly, every single one of them for like 60 bucks. So I knew right away that this one right here would bring in a decent amount. Probably only cost like 50 cents, and it sold for $35.50. And here is a vintage like a full zip like windbreaker vest for women. I think I've had this one right here for like over a year. I thought this one would sell for more and a little bit quicker than what it did. Picked this one up from the bins a while ago. Probably cost like less than $1, super light. And it finally ended up selling for $14.27. This was right here was on like a 50% off sale. I probably would have taken less just to get it going. So I'm happy that it's heading out the door. And next up are a lot of these Nike hoodies that I picked up from the Goodwill bins. Probably cost like $4 total. They ended up selling for $41.51. And the second hoodie is one that actually came out of my personal closet. I wore this one for a while, but then kind of went through my closet one weekend and just figured out, man, I got way too many hoodies. So I decided to let this one right here go. So we got like this Adidas hoodie right here. I believe this one right here is like a men's medium. Surprise, surprise, this one right here came from the Goodwill bins. Believe probably only paid like less than $2 for it. It sold for $28.99. And here is a Columbia soft shell jacket for women. Picked this one up from the bins, probably like $2. They ended up selling for $42.99. And here is a Detroit Lions Fanatics hoodie right here. This one right here is new with tags. Picked this one up from the Goodwill bins, probably like $2. Find stuff there new with tags all the time. It ended up selling for $24.65. And next up is this Nike half zip pullover for men. Picked this one up from the Goodwill bins, probably cost like no more than like $2, and it ended up selling for $27.35. And lastly are another lot right here. This one right here is 2 jackets. Picked these both up from the bins, both of these Nike jackets, probably cost like $4 to $5 tops. And these right here ended up selling for $52.44. Alrighty, y'all, so that's where I'm gonna leave this video. I appreciate you guys for coming along with me, just kind of seeing like what a day looks like for the most part. If you got anything out of the video, like it, consider subscribing to the channel. As I always say, it will really help me try to grow the channel this year. But I'll catch you guys right back here on the next video.
This might be all that I know. Think it's okay. I've got a long way to grow. At my own pace. Go the long way. No one taught me how to walk, but I figured it out fine.